Imagine a murderer. Picture him in your mind. What is he wearing? A suit, maybe? Maybe he's trying to look inconspicuous. Okay, maybe his physical features don't give him away. What is he doing then? Is he murdering innocent people? Or maybe he's running for political office.
It was a chilly December evening in 1968. A mysterious serial killer murders 4 men and 3 women under the age of 30 in Northern California. Local police suspect that others were victims as well, but none can confirm the identity of the man whose face is sketched here. Notice anything? No? We didn't think you would just yet.
The murders were accompanied by cryptic coded messages that were sent to the police stations. These messages have never been decoded, but today, we offer you our own interpretations of these codes.
You see, while the message of the cryptogram evaded law enforcement for generations, we believe it is more than obvious.
Now, we're no expert cryptologists. In fact, neither of us have any qualifications in forensics or experience in criminology at all. But what we do have are facts and the truth. And both of these point to one single solution to our generation-long puzzle of just who the Zodiac really is.
Born in Canada in 1970, just 2 years after the first Zodiac killings, we have every reason to believe that this man, the infamous ex-senator and presidential candidate, is the culprit in question.
Now let me stop you right there. I know exactly what you're thinking. Ted Cruz can't be the Zodiac killer. We've seen his birth certificate. It says Ted Cruz on it, not Zodiac killer.
Let me give you something to think about. We've never seen the Zodiac killer's birth certificate. How do we know it doesn't say Ted Cruz on it as well?
Step back for a minute. Houston, Texas, 1987. You're sitting in a crowded, dusty auditorium. The lights dim as a nightmarish specter enters the stage, standing barefoot in front of the crowd, made up in disturbing white face paint. Ted Cruz. He's not on stage to sing or act, however. He's there to mime. Cruz's 1987 mimed adaptation of the Book of Genesis scarred audiences, but what they didn't realize was that his white makeup was hiding the face of a soulless killer.
Need further evidence? How many letters are in Ted Cruz? 7. Ted Cruz's approval rating? 32%. What's 32 divided by 7? Some decimal. What's the connection there? There is none. Where's the video evidence of the Zodiac killer not being Ted Cruz? There is none.
Has anyone in fact ever seen the Zodiac killer and Ted Cruz in the same room? The shocking answer is no. Has Ted Cruz ever gone on record saying that he is not the Zodiac killer? Again, we face a distressing no.
Can I prove that Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer? Again, no. However, you can't prove to me that he's not the Zodiac killer. You might say, oh, but Cruz was born in 1970, 2 years after the killings, so there's no possible way he could have committed the crime. Well, listen loud and clear. You can say anything that you'd like, but that doesn't make it true. I could go on and on about nothing, but that doesn't make my nothing something.
So here's my rebuttal. On May 27, 2001, Ted Cruz bought 100 cans of Campbell's Chunky Soup. Why? We'll never know. All we know is that when questioned about it, Ted replied by saying that he bought different kinds. Some chicken, some beef, you know. If that doesn't sound like a serial killer, I don't know what does. Take a look at this picture. It's from Ted Cruz's official presidential campaign. Now look at it the way a forensics expert would. You see, if we rearrange the letters like this, what you can clearly see is that Ted Cruz's political campaign was actually a veiled confession to the murders of 7 innocent people.
It's disturbing, to say the least, to know that a cold-blooded killer walks among us. Not only that, but this heartless murderer could have possibly become the leader of the free world.
Although, having a heartless killer as president isn't that far-fetched an idea. I mean, in all likelihood, we could see Hillary Clinton as the 2016 presidential elect, and we all know about her track record in Benghazi.
All we are asking for is justice. Justice in the knowledge that we have shared with you all the truth. As the Zodiac Killer had once said, we are seeing a great national awakening. Yes, Mr. Cruz, we are.
Let me end this on a lighter note with a joke. A man walks into a bar. He murders everyone inside, then sends a cryptic letter to the police. By the way, this man is Ted Cruz. Thank you.